We wanted to take a few minutes of your time to show you the Gary and Barbara Rodkin Academic Success Center. I want to take this opportunity to thank Gary and Barbara Rodkin again. It's a spectacular building, so come on inside and let's take a look. So we're inside now and we're standing in the grand lobby of the Gary and Barbara Rodkin Academic Success Center. This building is 85,000 square feet of space, with most of it devoted to our academic success of our students, but we also house our 2 lacrosse teams, our 2 soccer teams, and it's the first time in the history of Rutgers Athletics that we've been able to bring our administration together in one place at the same time, which obviously will be great for the functioning of our department. So one of the techniques that the architects employed in this building is what's called the cafe to cave learning. And that is that not all of us learn the same way. Some of us like the cafe experience, like a Starbucks with a nice little fireplace. And so this will be that type of area, sort of open area. You'll see activity, you'll see students coming in and about the building. And that's a nice space for some to learn, while others want to be more toward the cave, right? The quiet area. And we'll show you those when we go up to academics, and Sarah will take you through all of our academic spaces and she'll tell you more about that when we get upstairs. But for now, let's walk down into the multi-purpose room. So just imagine our students sitting on these couches, just relaxing, enjoying each other's company, or getting in some study time, whether it's before practice or after practice, in this fantastic room. That's just going to be an absolutely wonderful place for all of our students to gather. And indeed, for our coaches, for our academic advisors, this is also 3 classrooms. We have the wall dividers, there's the technology in here. Absolutely wonderful space for our student athletes for whatever purpose they may need it. So I'm joined now by Sarah Baumgartner, our Deputy Athletic Director, and we're going to go up the staircase. This will be where our students come in the building and they'll go running up these stairs to the academic center. And when we get to the top of the stairs, Sarah's going to describe just everything that's gone into our Academic Success Center and what it's going to mean for our students. But before we do that, Sarah, maybe you want to say a few words about this building.
Thanks, Pat. What a way to start 2021 with this amazing building. I am in absolute awe of how awesome it is. I cannot wait for our student athletes to all be in here together. And I just really want to say how excited I am. I'm thrilled to be here to show you some of the spaces we have upstairs. And I'm just really grateful, as Pat said. The gratitude is immense, and just cannot wait to get this building into use. So as Pat mentioned, downstairs, one of the biggest components of this building was to do a cafe to cave model for our student athletes in terms of how they study. And one of the really cool things about this building as we get ready to enter into all the academic space are these kind of more open air yet private spaces for our student athletes to study, to connect, to work with other tutors, advisors. But again, another style of learning can happen in these spaces, which we're really excited about. With over 650 student athletes, one of the biggest challenges we had before this building was open is tutoring spaces, places for us to provide resources and access to tutors for all of our student athletes. And so what you'll see here is we've got several different spaces. We've got one-on-one tutoring spaces, which I'm standing in right now. We've got 1-on-3 tutoring spaces, so when there's multiple students in a similar class, they have a tutor that can engage with them. And so this is a really, really unique space. But the other really cool thing, which I hope you get to see, you can tell, is the natural light. And that was one of the biggest focuses for us in terms of where we located these tutoring spaces on the outside. Our student athletes have access to natural light, which creates a healthy learning environment. Right now I'm standing in one of our classrooms. We have 8 of these throughout the building, and this allows all of our student athletes to be involved in classes, whether it's educational programming that we provide, but to have these unique spaces is another great way to learn for our student athletes. I'm now really excited to show you guys our computer lab. We have 2 of these that at any one time can accommodate over 100 student athletes. One of the most exciting things about this space is that in terms of all learning environments that we're providing our student athletes, we now can provide them the best technology, whether it's smart boards, all their devices to study, to engage in classes, homework. We do believe we're providing the best support. One of the really amazing things that we're glad to be able to do is to recognize and honor the legacy of David T. Bender and his impact on all of our student athletes.
So I hope you've enjoyed this brief tour of the Gary and Barbara Rodkin Academic Success Center. It's an amazing building, and it is going to change the lives of our students, our coaches, our academic advisors. Everyone who works in this building, everyone who studies in this building will be impacted. We're very, very proud of it. Thank you.